I Want Answers is made possible by...
After finishing high school, I immediately got married and started my family. Without a college degree, I found that pretty quickly my options were limited. When I started looking around for a college program for working adults, I quickly found that Rogers State was a great fit. They worked with me to get financial aid, offered classes that fit my busy schedule, and gave me personalized attention that I couldn't get at a larger school. Rogers State definitely started me on my professional career.
And by...
The Grand River Dam Authority is Oklahoma's state-owned electric utility, fully funded by revenues from electric and water sales instead of taxes. GRDA's low-cost, reliable power touches 75 of 77 counties in Oklahoma. At no cost to taxpayers, GRDA also manages 70,000 surface acres of lakes in the state, including Grand Lake, Lake Hudson, and the W.R. Hallway Reservoir. Today, GRDA's 500-member workforce continues to produce the same power for progress that has benefited the state for over 75 years.
And by...
At OU, you become
a free thinker,
a trailblazer,
a teammate.
You become relentless,
artistic,
passionate,
innovative.
OU's #1 in the nation in the number of National Merit Scholars enrolled at a public university and is a leading institution for academic excellence and value.
This is OU.
This is OU.
This is OU.
This is OU, the University of Oklahoma.
And by...
We face the day with purpose. We speak truthfully, if we need to speak at all. Promises are what we keep. Anger is what we don't. Whatever must be done, we do it. Until it's done. Until it's right. We show respect and work to earn it. We live this code. We are this code.
We are cowboys.
Are you a cowboy?
And by...
The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation is a proud sponsor of I Want Answers on RSU Public TV. Throughout his life, Gerald Westby worked hard to add to the quality of life through his legacy of support for the arts, arts education, and culture. The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation continues this work.
The Will Rogers High Ropers and the Berryhill Chiefs return for the final quarterfinal matchup here on I Want Answers. Hello everyone and welcome to Oklahoma's favorite academic game show, I Want Answers. I'm your host, Jeff Gaffin. There's only one slot left in the semifinals and both teams want it. Please don't be too excited. Today we find out who will fill that slot. Will it be the Will Rogers High Ropers who conquered the Copan Hornets, or will it be the Berryhill Chiefs who defeated the Locust Grove Pirates in overtime? But before we begin the competition, we took some time to meet the players for the Berryhill Chiefs. How y'all doing?
Great.
We're very happy you made it back. It helps that you won the first time, right?
Yes.
Exactly. Please introduce yourselves again, name, grade, anything else you want to tell us is important, school, life, whatever. Go ahead.
All right. My name is Garrett Weiss. I'm a junior at Berryhill High School. And in my free time, I mostly just kind of lay around and watch TV, not very active. But I do enjoy band. I'm in marching band, so that gives me a little bit of activity in my life.
There you go. Good job.
Hi, I'm Morgan Brown. I'm a junior at Berryhill High School, and in my free time, I mainly just read books. And I'm in the marching band.
What kind of books?
Fantasy, sci-fi, anything that interests me at the moment.
Okay, that works.
Hi, I'm Connor Pearson, and I am a junior at Berryhill High School, and I enjoy playing the piano in my spare time.
I'm Cole Bewley. I'm also a junior, and I like to watch movies.
What kind of movies?
All movies.
All
pretty much.
movies. Every
Yes.
single movie out
Every
there.
movie.
There you go.
Just all of them.
What piano composers do you like?
Debussy.
Debussy. Very good. That's good. The Berryhill Chiefs. And of course, we had the opportunity to catch up with the players for the Will Rogers High Ropers. How you doing?
Good.
We're so happy you made it back, and again, winning the first time does kind of help with that. So, yay! Yay!
Yay!
Okay. Please reintroduce yourselves, name, grade, anything you like to do, school-wise, outside of school-wise. Have at it.
I'm Kira Palmer. I'm a senior, and I'm a slam poet.
Slam poet. Do you slam like people or poetry itself?
I slam the literature.
The
and
literature?
words, yes.
Like, you stink, poetry. Yeah. Okay.
My name's Bianca Flores, and I'm a senior, too, and I participate in student council.
Okay, good.
I'm Dariana. I'm a freshman, and I'm in student council, and I want to go to med school.
Very nice.
My name's Connor. I'm a sophomore, and I play video games.
What kind of video games?
Anything.
Shoot 'em up, kill 'em up?
Yeah, basically.
All that?
Yeah.
There you go. All right, student council, you hold any offices, either of you?
No, I'm in senior board, and I'm just like a member at student council itself.
And you got a pretty significant award or honor or something, didn't you?
Homecoming queen. Yeah.
Homecoming queen. We don't think we've had that here on I Want Answers. That's very awesome.
Thank you.
The Will Rogers High Ropers. Thank you, Ropers and Chiefs. So, are you ready to play Berryhill?
Yeah!
Do you want questions, Will Rogers?
Yeah!
Are you ready to play?
Yeah!
Well, Tom Cruise may have wanted the truth in A Few Good Men, but I am not Tom Cruise, and I want answers. We begin our competition as usual with the speed round. These are individual answer questions worth 10 points each. Remember, teams, there is no conferring in this round. Are you ready for speed?
Yeah!
Here's your first question. The Declaration of Independence was written in 1776. When was the U.S. Constitution written? Yes, Berryhill.
1800.
Incorrect. Will Rogers, you get a chance? Yes, go ahead.
1795.
Incorrect. 1787. Give me the real name of this well-known American. Satchmo. Yes, Berryhill.
Satchel Paige.
Incorrect. Rogers. No thought there. Louis Armstrong with the cheeks. Exactly. With a very successful and safe conclusion of the Winter Olympic Games in Sochi, people are looking forward to the Summer Games of 2016 in what location? Yes, Rogers, you made it in time.
Italy.
Incorrect. Berryhill, you have a chance? Yes, go ahead.
Russia.
Incorrect. Rio de Janeiro. Yes. A Cherokee Indian who lived from 1770 to 1842 compiled an alphabet for the Cherokee tongue. A speech. Yes, Berryhill.
Sequoia.
That is correct. Math question. Remember, you get extra time for this. If you subtract -1 from +1, what's your result? Yes, Berryhill.
2.
2 is correct. Which science fiction author wrote over 200 books on a wide variety of subjects? Yes, Berryhill.
Bradbury.
Incorrect. Rogers. Oh, time's up on that. Isaac Asimov. Correct the grammatical error in the following sentence. Quote, offer the nomination to whomever commands the respect of the people. Yes, Berryhill.
Whomever to whoever.
Correct. Whomever to whoever. Very nice. Quote, all Gaul is divided into 3 parts, end quotes. This is the first line of the commentaries on Gallic Wars written by what great military leader? Yes, Rogers.
Alexander the Great.
Incorrect. Berryhill. Yes, go ahead.
Odysseus.
Incorrect. Julius Caesar. They are known as the first 2 great movie stars. They were able to demand a salary of $500,000 a year very early in motion picture history. Name either one of them. Yes, Rogers.
Charlie Chaplin.
Charlie Chaplin is one, and Mary Pickford is the other. Very good. Define oblivion. Yes, Berryhill.
Nothingness.
Not correct. Rogers. Yes, go ahead.
The absence of something.
Incorrect. It means forgetfulness or obscurity. Not quite enough. That's all right. A month with 5 Saturdays could start on which of the following days? A Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday? Yes, Berryhill.
Sunday.
Incorrect. Rogers. Yes, go ahead.
Wednesday.
Incorrect. It is Thursday. Y'all be looking at the calendar later on this, I know. What term in geometry means a flat surface of infinite extent but no thickness? Yes, Rogers.
Plane.
Plane is correct. Which member of the Beatles introduced Ravi Shankar to the West? Yes, Berryhill.
John Lennon.
Incorrect. Rogers. Yes, go ahead.
Paul McCartney.
Incorrect. George Harrison. No, yeah. Yes. And now for a video question. And this question is from the University of Oklahoma's Director of Prospective Student Services in Tulsa, Miss Amy Bowden.
The Romans in ancient times called it Mare Nostrum, or RC. What do we call it today?
Yes, Berryhill.
Mediterranean Sea.
That is correct. Mediterranean it is. Spell conundrum. Yes, Rogers.
Conundrum.
That is correct. On March 16th, 7 people died in a stampede in the capital city of Abuja after 65,000 people showed up at a stadium to apply for 5,000 jobs in the immigration department. In what country did this tragedy occur? Yes, Berryhill.
South Africa.
Incorrect. Rogers. Yes, go ahead.
Argentina.
Incorrect. Nigeria. This Florentine astronomer was unequaled in calculating latitude and longitude, which is why both Spain and Portugal sent him on voyages to the New World between 1497 and 1504. Can you name him? Time is up on that, and it's almost sad because our country would be named for him as well. Actually, it was named for him, Amerigo Vespucci. Oh, but that timer means that this first speed round is over. Berryhill Chiefs have 40 points. The Will Rogers Ropers have 30 points. Close match. And now it's time for round 2, the advantage round. In this round, the teams face off by attempting to answer a speed question as before. The team that correctly answers one then gains the advantage and thus gets the opportunity to answer 3 advantage questions worth 5 points each. Once 3 advantage questions are through, it goes back to speed questions to gain the next advantage. Just a reminder, teams, while the speed questions can be answered by anyone, the answers for the advantage questions must come from your team captain. Are you ready? Round 2 it is. Here's your speed question for the advantage. What Greek orator is said to have improved his speaking voice by shouting above the roar of the waves with his mouth full of pebbles? Yes, Berryhill.
Socrates.
Incorrect. Rogers. Yes.
Plato.
Incorrect. Demosthenes. Yeah, I heard of him too. What detective is never portrayed on film by a member of his race? Yes, Rogers.
Sherlock Holmes.
Incorrect. Berryhill. Time on that. Charlie Chan. This Tennessee Williams cotton plantation patriarch is unaware that he's dying of cancer. What's he called? Yes, Berryhill.
Dead man walking.
That is incorrect. Rogers, go ahead. No thought on that? Big Daddy from Streetcar Named Desire. Yes. And now we have another video question. And this question is from the Assistant Professor of History at Rogers State University, Dr. David Olbrich.
Benedict Arnold, the notorious traitor, had earlier been a hero in the American Revolution. Identify one of either of 2 battles which he proved essential to the American cause.
Yes, Berryhill.
Battle of Saratoga.
Saratoga is correct. The other one is Ticonderoga. Good, but Saratoga works. Good, and you have the advantage. Berryhill, and your category is young children hearing a story or watching TV immediately want to know whether a character is a good guy or a bad guy. Identify these characters as good or bad.
All right.
Okay. Number 1, the Pied Piper of Hamelin.
Good.
Correct. Bluebeard.
Bad.
Correct. Jean Valjean in Les Miserables.
Good.
Correct. Okay, back to speed, so looking for a new advantage. I'll give you a place of birth and 5 famous names. You match them up. The place of birth is India. Who was born here? Was it Knut Rockne, Andrew Carnegie, Adolf Hitler, Gautama Buddha, or Ludwig van Beethoven? Yes, Berryhill.
Buddha.
Buddha is correct, and you have the advantage again. Your category is that I'll name some tourist attractions. You name the respective states. Okay. Number 1, the Badlands.
South Dakota.
That is correct, or North Dakota. Mackinac Island.
Maryland.
Incorrect, it is Michigan. Hilton Head Island.
Florida.
Incorrect, South Carolina. That's all right. More speed. It is said that the most perfect hand ever painted is the right hand of Mona Lisa. Who painted it? Yes, Rogers.
Leonardo da Vinci.
Leonardo da Vinci it is. An advantage to you, Rogers. Your category is British monarchs. Number 1, what medieval English king was captured, ransomed, and returned?
Henry V.
Incorrect. Richard I the Lion-Hearted. Number 2, what English Tudor king established the Church of England?
Henry VIII.
Henry VIII is correct. Number 3, name the first queen of the English Tudor house.
Elizabeth I.
Incorrect. Mary I. That's all right. The completion of the Banna-Carrey spillway in which city in 1932 largely ended the threat of floods from the Mississippi River? Yes, Berryhill.
New Orleans.
New Orleans is correct. Advantage to you. Category is reproduction. Don't take this the wrong way. Number 1, name the female reproductive organ that produces the eggs. Correct. Sex is determined by the sex chromosomes labeled with what 2 letters?
X and Y.
Correct. What are the 2 types of reproduction in organisms?
Sexual and asexual.
Sexual and asexual.
That is correct. Very good. Back to speed. A camera that once belonged to artist Winslow Homer has been donated to the Bowdoin College Museum. To what state would you have to travel to see this exhibit? Yes, Berryhill.
Indiana.
Incorrect. Rogers. Yes, go ahead.
Indianapolis.
Incorrect. It was state, but it's Maine. Maine. This president continued to perform valuable public service after his term in the White House. What office did this man hold? John Quincy Adams. Yes, Rogers.
President.
Incorrect. This was after. Berryhill, get a chance. Yes.
Representative.
Specifically?
Maryland State Representative.
No, state representative, but for the U.S. House of Representatives. That'll work.
Okay.
All right, advantage for you, Berryhill. Category is the 3 Musketeers. Okay. Number 1, name them.
Ethos, Pathos, and Amadeus.
Incorrect. It is Porthos, Athos, and Aramis.
Yeah.
Number 2, name the 4th Musketeer.
Jim.
No, his name was D'Artagnan. That's all right. Number 3, who wrote the 3 Musketeers?
Edinson.
Incorrect. Alexander Dumas. Dumas. That's all right. That was good. Jim. We like that. Should fit in there. The first passenger railroad in the United States was begun on July 4th, 1828. What was the railway called? Yes, Rogers.
Transcontinental Railway.
Incorrect. Good call, though. Berryhill. Yes, go ahead.
Union Railway.
Incorrect. The Baltimore and Ohio, thus the B&O Railroad. Okay. Oh, that timer means that we are done with the advantage round. Berryhill Chiefs with 75 points, Will Rogers with 35 points. All right, and now it's time to test the team's ability to think on their feet as we present the Whirlwind Round. In the Whirlwind Round, the trailing team gets to pick from 1 to 3 categories, and they get to choose whether they wish to answer the categories' questions themselves or force the other team to answer them. Regardless, that team will have 60 seconds to answer as many of the 10 questions in the category as possible, with each correct answer being worth 10 points. Then the other team gets their 1-minute shot at 1 to 3 categories and answering as many of those 10 questions as possible. Should the trailing team choose a category for the leading team will choose a category for the trailing team. Equal opportunity here on I Want Answers. Should any team correctly answer all 10 of their questions within the minutes, they will receive 10 bonus points. All right, Rogers, you are trailing at this point. Your categories are arithmetic, odds and ends, or science. What do you want, and do you want for them or for you?
Odds and ends for Rogers.
Okay, odds and ends for you guys. All right, we can do that. Remember, your 60 seconds will begin after I read the first question, okay? Number 1, the movable tube on a trombone which alters the tones produced is called what?
Pass.
In what bay did the signing of the Japanese surrender in World War II occur?
Quantico.
Incorrect. What 12-letter word refers to the authority of a court?
Pass.
The nonverbal form of dramatic expression where the performers express themselves only by gesture is called what?
Pantomime.
Correct. What is another name for a circular graph?
A circle graph. Pass.
A tax paid for the privilege of passing over a bridge or highway is called what?
Toll.
Correct. What is the next term in this series? Primary, secondary?
Complementary.
Incorrect. Roughly 10% of all black Americans carry this trait caused by abnormal hemoglobin genes. Name the disease.
Sickle cell.
More specific?
Anemia.
Yes, that works. But your minute is up. Okay. Good job. Berryhill, you get a chance to handle the whirlwind round. Your categories for yourselves will be either arithmetic, science, or spelling bee. What would you like?
Science.
Science it is. Again, your 60 seconds begins after I read the first question. Are you ready?
Aye, aye.
Okay. Number 1, what metal is the best for conducting electricity?
Gold.
Incorrect. The second best conductor is the most widely used because it's cheaper.
Copper.
Copper is correct. What's the term for the outward flow of water following high tide?
Outflow.
Incorrect. At what 2 points does the Earth's axis of rotation meet the surface?
Magnetic north.
Incorrect. The invisible phase of the moon is called what?
New moon.
Correct. What is the queen bee's only job?
Reproduce.
Incorrect. How many atoms are there in a molecule of water?
3.
Correct. In what particularly cold form is most of the carbon dioxide in the United States produced?
Dry ice.
Correct. Night sight gun scopes measure heat radiation in what range?
Infrared.
Correct. What kind of image does a hologram slide produce?
X-ray.
Incorrect. It would, because you said it first. It would be 3-dimensional for that one, by the way. Okay. How'd you handle the whirlwind round? Feel windy? That was bad. I apologize. Okay. All right. Berryhill Chiefs with 125 points. The Rogers Ropers with 65 points. All right. Back to speed and let's wrap up this match. Yes?
Yep. Yeah.
Are we excited?
Yeah.
Do you want questions?
Yes.
Because I want answers. More speed. The bass and treble clefs are known by other names, indicating their reference pitches. What note above middle C is the reference pitch for the treble clef? Yes, Berryhill.
D.
Sorry? D. Incorrect. Rogers. Yes.
C sharp.
Incorrect. It is G. G. How do you spell perspicacious, meaning discerning? Yes, Rogers.
Perspicacious.
Correct. Very good. This head of state, in response to the international response to his taking of a port on the Black Sea, said, quote, "If you press a spring too hard, it will recoil," end quote. Name him. Yes, Berryhill.
Blackbeard.
Incorrect. Good one, though. Rogers. Blackbeard was not a head of state, by the way. Vladimir Putin. Yes, he could have been, exactly. About 4 inches in diameter, it is the largest spider found in North America. The bite is painful but not fatal to man. They can make yes, Berryhill.
Tarantula.
Tarantula is correct. Match the following mountain range with the appropriate country. Is the Laurentians located in the United States, Canada, Spain, or Italy? Yes, Rogers.
Spain.
Incorrect. Berryhill, yes. Incorrect, it's Canada. Canada for that. How do you spell necessary? Yes, Berryhill.
Necessary.
Correct. What word can mean either a large waterfall, such as those on the Nile, or a leading cause of blindness? Yes, Berryhill.
Cataract.
Cataract is correct. Which mathematical concept explains the expansion of the quantity x plus y, all raised to the nth power, using the elements of Pascal's triangle? Yes, Berryhill.
George's principle.
No, it's not. Rogers, you get your shot? Yes, go ahead.
Pythagorean theorem.
No, it is a theorem, the binomial theorem. Binomial theorem. After taking Crimea from Ukraine, what bordering country is feeling the threat of a... Yes, Berryhill.
Russia.
Incorrect. Of a destabilizing influence of Russian troops. It's sandwiched between Ukraine and Romania. Rogers is for you. Yes.
Estonia.
Incorrect. Moldova. Moldova. They were passed by Congress and by 26 states during the 1990s to do something about career criminals. What is the baseball-inspired term for these laws calling for harsh sentences for repeat offenders? Yes, Berryhill.
Third strike.
More specific. It's not quite another name.
3 strikes.
Yes, 3 strikes and you're out. Yes, can't go third strike. 3 strikes and you're out. Very good. Back to speed. What event led to the entry of the United States into war in 1941? Yes, Rogers.
Pearl Harbor.
More specific?
Attack on Pearl Harbor.
Yes, Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor. In The Lord of the Rings, how many rings were given to the mortal men? Yes, Berryhill.
9.
9 is correct. What country's canals, when frozen, host a 143-mile skating race called Elfstedentocht? Yes, Rogers.
Canada.
Incorrect. Berryhill, yes.
Russia.
Incorrect. The Netherlands. Netherlands. Math question. Oh, but that timer means that we're out of time. And the final score stands at the Berryhill Chiefs with 175 points, the Rogers High Ropers with 85 points. Well played, both teams. Thank you so much for joining us today. Well, congratulations to the Berryhill Chiefs, who will advance into the semifinal round. Come back next week when we show the first of our 2 semifinal episodes, as we've now reached the Season 4 Final 4, only right here on I Want Answers. To view previous I Want Answers episodes, please visit us on the web at rsu.tv, or look us up and like us on Facebook. Just search for I Want Answers. Or catch us on YouTube. Just subscribe to RSU Public TV. Thank you, teams, for playing. Thank you, audience, for playing along as we continue to explore the knowledge of our local Green Country High School academic teams. If you knew some of the answers, thank a teacher. But if you know freedom, thank a soldier. Until next time, this is your host, Jeff Gaffin, reminding you that it's great to ask questions. Just never stop looking for the answers. So long, everyone.
I Want Answers is made possible by...
After finishing high school, I immediately got married and started my family. Without a college degree, I found that pretty quickly my options were limited. When I started looking around for a college program for working adults, I quickly found that Rogers State was a great fit. They worked with me to get financial aid, offered classes that fit my busy schedule, and gave me personalized attention that I couldn't get at a larger school. Rogers State definitely started me on my professional career.
And by
The Grand River Dam Authority is Oklahoma's state-owned electric utility, fully funded by revenues from electric and water sales instead of taxes. GRDA's low-cost, reliable power touches 75 of 77 counties in Oklahoma. At no cost to taxpayers, GRDA also manages 70,000 surface acres of lakes in the state, including Grand Lake, Lake Hudson, and the W.R. Hallway Reservoir. Today, GRDA's 500-member workforce continues to produce the same power for progress that has benefited the state for over 75 years.
And by
At OU, you become
A free thinker.
A trailblazer.
A teammate.
You become relentless.
Artistic.
Passionate.
Innovative.
OU's #1 in the nation in the number of National Merit Scholars enrolled at a public university and is a leading institution for academic excellence and value.
This is OU.
This is OU.
This is OU.
This is OU, the University of Oklahoma.
And by
We face the day with purpose. We speak truthfully, if we need to speak at all. Promises are what we keep. Anger is what we don't. Whatever must be done, we do it. Until it's done. Until it's right. We show respect and work to earn it. We live this code. We are this code.
We are cowboys.
Are you a cowboy?
and by
The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation is a proud sponsor of I Want Answers on RSU Public TV. Throughout his life, Gerald Westby worked hard to add to the quality of life through his legacy of support for the arts, arts education, and culture. The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation continues this work.